ain't got that in me.
Listen, I sat in that seat some years ago. She shouldn't have got me good. I made a fool of myself.
I need to learn that. Get up to speed. I'm just getting there, though. Well, you know, rookie mistakes.
They up here looking like the Olsen twins, but we got it. That's a look at the ZNS Northern Service. I'm Ramiko Knowles.
I'm Matthew Martinborough.
Thanks so much for watching. Here's a live look at the Bahamas tonight, coming your way next.
ZNS News is brought to you by the new BTC. Fiber is here. Faster, stronger, more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
Just ahead on our broadcast this Friday night, evacuation orders lifted, meaning residents evacuated from a number of family islands can start returning to their homes. Nomination Day ahead of the Golden Isles by-election. And there's another showdown that might impact the upcoming National Junkanoo Parades. Those stories plus the days of the news this late night, Friday, October 31st, 2025.
The Bahamas tonight at 11. The final word starts now.
And we're glad to have you ending the week with us this late night. I'm Corval Pyfrom. The countdown's officially on to the November 24th by-election in the Golden Isles constituency as the individuals hoping to secure that parliamentary seat submitted their official nomination papers this morning. The governing Progressive Liberal Party's Darren Pickstock issued a plea to Golden Isles residents for trust and a chance to work and deliver on their behalf. Cleopatra Murphy leads us off here at 11 with Nomination Day team coverage.
I am a man of action, and that is the kind of representation that I will give to the great constituency of Golden Isles and the constituents.
All hands were on deck as the Progressive Liberal Party's candidate for Golden Isles, Darren Pickstock, brought out the big guns with Prime Minister the Honourable Philip Davis, Deputy Prime Minister the Honourable Chester Cooper, and other cabinet ministers in tow as he made the trek to Anatole Rogers High School to officially nominate for the November 24th Golden Isles by-election Friday. A throng of enthusiastic supporters also followed on foot and motorcade. After emerging receipt in hand, Pickstock, who insists he's not a career politician, got emotional as he recalled packing grocery bags to assist his parents and cleaning floors and bathrooms, shaping his work ethic. Pickstock says he is running because he is tired of people being ignored.
I am tired of people calling for help and getting excuses. I am tired of seeing our communities wait years for the simple thing. A fixed street light, a paved road, a safe park for kids to play in. People are not asking for the world.
The former senator says the next 24 days are crucial and everyone must move like family.
Every call you make, every door you knock on Golden Isles, every conversation you have, Golden Isles, it matters. That's how we're going to win this thing, Golden Isles.
Prime Minister the Honourable Philip Davis says progress will be on the ballot in 24 days and the by-election is about whether the country moves forward or regresses, adding that Pickstock represents the leadership the Bahamas needs.
Darren's 10-point plan for Golden Isles shows exactly how progress reaches every doorstep. From fixing roads and lighting, to building a new community center, to creating a microfund that helps young entrepreneurs get started.
Deputy Prime Minister the Honourable Chester Cooper is also strongly backing Pickstock, who he says is the right man for the job.
I keep telling everyone that Darren Pickstock is the pick of the stock.
While Pickstock had a large and vocal crowd on nomination day, we'll see if that translates into actual votes come November 24th. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.
Amidst the pulsating sounds of the goatskin drums, the Free National Movement candidate for Golden Isles, Brian Brown, and his supporters marched in solidarity to the Anatole Rogers High School to submit his nomination for the upcoming by-election in the Golden Isles constituency. But that slow march was met with a short delay as the party stalled to allow members of the Coalition of Independents to pass by and to leave the scene to avoid any confrontation. With his $400 receipt in hand, Brown says he's ready to continue working for the people.
When families were in crisis, I showed up. That's right. When our community needed cleaning, I rolled up my sleeve. When young people needed guidance, I created opportunities. Yes. Amen. Through Camp Golden Isles, we give children a safe place to learn and grow. Through free BGC and BGCSE classes, we help students get their fair chances they deserve.
Brown also outlined some of his plans for residents of the Golden Isles constituency if elected on November 24th.
I'll push for better infrastructure, safer roads, reliable drainage, proper street lighting. I'll champion small business as we create real jobs right here at home. I will work with our police. I will work with our churches and civil society groups to make Golden Isles safer for our children and families.
A few Golden Isle supporters shared why they feel Brown is the right man for the job.
Every time you go to that constituency office, you was able to see, if not him in person, there was always a representative there that could help you and assist you.
He never closed this office. He kept it open. And being a resident of Golden Isles, I can vouch for him being on the ground, working with the residents, despite the fact that he was in opposition.
Party officials believe the minds of residents in Golden Isles are made up, and they remain optimistic that their candidate, Brian Brown, will emerge victorious. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm LaDawn Davis.
Coy Golden Isles candidate Brian Roll and party leader Lincoln Bain say that they're ready to do what hasn't been done before in the Golden Isles constituency and hit the ground running following the by-election.
I am still the right candidate, and the support is overwhelming. A lot of our people in this country are hurting, and the COI is here to bring a stop to that.
And so you're confident that you will get the victory in the area?
Yes, I'm very confident. COI, yes, the change is here.
So the people of Golden Isles, Roll says, can expect this promise fulfilled if the check goes next to his name during the November 24th by-election.
They have someone in Golden Isles that will look out for them, that will stand up for them, and that will, of course, deal with the vexing issues in the Golden Isles constituency.
Party leader Lincoln Bain says they're already strategizing on a number of issues.
We have a solution for the flooding, and he is going to fight for that. In the House of Assembly, he is going to stand up for those people. He is going to approach NGOs around the world because that is a humanitarian crisis where people lose their furniture, people lose their vehicles every year. Something has to be done to fix the drains in those areas.
And the Coalition of Independents look forward to claiming the Young Party's second seat in Parliament.
We're going to go in the House of Assembly now that Hiram Lewis will have someone to second his bills. We are going to make sure that we pass bills to protect the Bahamian people.
The Coalition of Independents are adamant that they will be a force to reckon with during next month's Golden Isles constituency by-election. Reporting for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Danielle Dean.
Well, there is a fourth candidate for the Golden Isles by-election, and she's no stranger to the nomination process. Karen Butler ran on the Free National Movement's ticket back in the 2012 general election against former Cabinet Minister Leslie Miller in the Tall Pines constituency. This time around, though, she's going into the by-election as an independent. Much unlike the others, Butler exited the gates of Anatole Rogers High School without fanfare, giving the cameras a quick smile and a thumbs up. Well, now that nominations out the way for candidates in the upcoming Golden Isles by-election, Parliamentary Commissioner Harrison Thompson says he and his team will take a look at the nominees seeking to win the votes of some 7,900 plus Golden Isles residents come November 24th.
And then we start the preparation of the ballots. We have to prepare the ballots here, and then we would send a team overseas to print those ballots. So tomorrow evening we'll be all tied down, making sure that we have the names correct, the symbols correct, and all of the other things that need to be addressed for the ballot to be properly printed, so that we'll have a fair and efficient election. Well, for the overseas, it's not that many, but we have received a response from even China. But whether it's one or two, we have to facilitate them as best as we can. Now, for the advanced poll here in New Providence, they have another week or so to submit their application.
We take a break here this late night, but when we come back, evacuation orders lifted. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight at 11. There's much more to stay up for.
It has the looks, the style, the performance. Your new car is everything you always dreamed of. Now it's here. Commonwealth Bank was happy to help put you behind the wheel with a new car loan at a competitive rate and fast, friendly approval. It's a service that just comes naturally to us, just like how love of tradition comes naturally to you. Commonwealth Bank, leader in personal banking services.
Honey barbecue, sweet and spicy, all new. Signature hot, hot wings. What's your flavor? Roasted garlic parmesan, tastes so good, chicken. Those pepper wings.
Now available at Popeyes in Nassau.
Registering for the advanced poll? Listen up. 2 deadlines are looming. Overseas voters must apply by Thursday, October 30th. Special voters have until Thursday, November 6th. Who qualifies? An overseas voter is a Bahamian eligible to vote from abroad, like students studying overseas and certain government personnel posted outside the Bahamas, along with qualifying spouses and immediate family. A special voter is someone who may be unable to vote in person on election day, including those 65 and older, hospitalized or in a care facility, pregnant, or who have recently given birth, traveling or stationed overseas on election day, candidates and their spouses, election workers, and parliamentary registration employees. For the full list of who qualifies and how to apply, click the link in the caption or pause the screen. Don't miss your deadline. Apply for the advanced poll today.
As we continue here this late night, that mandatory evacuation order issued earlier this week for the southern Bahamas in the face of Hurricane Melissa has been lifted, leaving those residents free to return to their island homes. Here's Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip Davis.
Upon the advice of the Disaster Risk Management Authority, I am satisfied that the threat to life and safety caused by Hurricane Melissa has subsided, and it is safe for residents and persons within the areas affected, namely Acklands, Crooked Island and Long Key, Inagua, Maguana, Ragged Island Chain, to return to their communities.
And now that the all clear is given from Hurricane Melissa, the Disaster Risk Management Authority is now facilitating the return of southern Bahamas evacuees. Here's the Minister of State with responsibility for disaster management, the Honorable Leon Lundy.
Many of our residents from Maikal and Ragged Island who were brought up for shelter from the storm have already started that journey home. Up to this time, we've been able to safely return about 400 evacuees. However, we've had to pause the operation due to an air incident unrelated to our process. It happened at the Exuma Airport, which we were using as a hub. The airport has been temporarily closed while the relevant authorities complete their checks. Once the airport reopens and it is safe to do so, we will immediately resume the return flights for our remaining residents.
And now that Hurricane Melissa is clearly in the rearview, several airports in the southeast Bahamas have reopened, namely in Stella Maris, Long Island, as well as the facility in Ram Key. The airport in Deadman's Key, Long Island, however, is undergoing water remediation works. The National Junkanoo Committee is tonight hoping to reassure the public that this year's Boxing and New Year's Day parades are on schedule and, as it says, moving full steam ahead. This as the country woke up to news today that the major groups were prepared to sit out the upcoming national parades in support of the Junkanoo Corporation of New Providence. Now, last month, Culture Minister, the Honorable Mario Bolag, announced that after 21 years, the JCNP would no longer manage the national parade parades, that responsibility instead belongs to the NJC. The JCNP, though, has insisted that it will organize its own parades and further contends that it still has sweeping support among the Junkanoo groups. Now, this afternoon, I spoke with NJC Chairman Andrew Pinder about where things stand.
Among the members of the groups, yes, there is a consensus that we will have a successful parade with the major groups on Bay Street.
So the issue then would be with the leaders of the groups?
What I would ask, right, if we were to go to all of the Junkanoo shacks as we have it right now, they're working and preparing. Members are there on a daily basis, actively. I would ask the media houses to really go in there and see that these guys are preparing for the Boxing Day and New Year's Day parades.
The JCNP has promised to create what it calls new Junkanoo experiences that will be a true celebration of the people for the people. While Pinder wouldn't speculate about the JCNP's motivation, he did share this.
We know that we are the uncertainty. The NJC is there we stepped in because of the uncertainty to ensure that Junkanoo goes on, that we have the successful parade. I do not understand, or I will speak to the motivation of the JCNP.
All right, well, there are only hours left, literally hours left, before the highly anticipated, much talked about Fall in Love R&B concert that takes place at the National Stadium tomorrow, Saturday, November 1st. Headlining the event is famed recording artist Tyrese, along with Uncle Sam, Deborah Cox, along with local artists. We spoke with Uncle Sam, who predicts attendees can expect one of the greatest experiences of their lives.
They can expect one of the greatest experiences of their life. Me, Tyrese, Deborah Cox, Aaliyah Cody is going to be hitting the stage. She's a Bahamian artist. I haven't got a chance to meet her yet, but I've been hearing a lot of great things about her. But we getting ready to hit the stage. I know me and Tyrese, we done chopped it up about it. We cannot wait to just get, because we never did a show together. It's our first time doing the show together. We're doing it right here in the Bahamas, where I was conceived. So I'm ready to leave it all on the stage. And I know a lot of fans that have been following our records is gonna be there and they're gonna sing our song for us. They're gonna be out there performing in the audience. And that's what I'm looking for, is just everybody just have a great time.
And if he's wrong, a lot of people will be singing, I Don't Ever Want to See You Again. The Bahamas tonight at 11 turns to sports next. Charles Fisher will have that for us when we return.
Like, what are you grabbing on these pizzas, plate?
Plate, Marco's plate. We have a special on all the large one topping pizzas, plate.
Pineapple.
All.
Barbecue.
All. Hey, VAT included, but
I need the $10 special plate.
How many of them would you like?
20 in it. Thank you so much, man. $10, that's it. The Marco's got that deal, boy.
Our company offers a simple philosophy, open hands. What do open hands mean? If you keep your hands closed, nothing comes in, nothing goes out. If you keep your hands open, a lot of things comes in, a lot of things goes out. We cannot expect to be a successful company without blessing our community and blessing our country.
My good friend and valued client, Dominic Stirrup, approached me following a meeting we had and told me of the idea that he had of feeding 10,000 Bahamians on Thanksgiving.
There was a lot of the Bahamas Striping Group of companies, a tale of compassion, unity, and the true spirit of Thanksgiving.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to your Falcon Sports on this Freaky Friday. I'm Charles Fisher. The Government Secondary School Sporting Association winding down their regular season and teams jostling for those playoff positions. In junior girls, yesterday at the AFR Gym, the Sharks of S.M. McPherson taking on the Anatole Rogers Timberwolves, and this one all Shark as they go on to win 25-17 and 20. All good for Coach Dene Minus.
This is our developing year, so we're starting, almost from the beginning, but we're working on just certain skills, putting up, putting over, and taking our time and being patient with ourselves. So today we did that, and we came up with a victory. We're a team, we're a family, we're a community, And even if you're not on the court, you're on the court. So we cheer for each other, we support each other, we clap for each other, and it helps with the energy. One game at a time. And we're trying to make every game better than the last game. No matter what it was, every game better than the last game. Win or lose, so one team, one game at a time.
Earlier this week, the Nationals Hall of Fame class for 2025 was revealed, with some 14 persons to be inducted on November 20th. Many may have felt that certain persons were left off, but according to Director of Sports in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, Kelsey Johnson-Seals, that is not the case.
It's not about forgetting any person who contributed to sports in the country. This little country, New Providence, Freeport, Andros, Auckland, all of the islands that make up our country, 700 plus, we have produced some of the greatest athletes in the world. That's from aquatics straight down to wrestling. So it's hard for us to try and honor everybody at the same time. So we have to do it in classes and we have to do it in phases and stages. We haven't forgotten anyone. Even the first person who put the glove on their hand to the last person at this particular time boxing. The person who cycled, the person who jumped in the water and swam, the person who hit the volleyball, who shot a basketball. We here in the Department of Sports, under our minister, the Honorable Mario Boleg, we are trying our best to make sure that everyone is remembered.
Bahamian sprinter Anthony Strawn in off-season mood, but that has not stopped her from giving back. Recently, she has been sharing her expertise with various athletes from various clubs at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium.
I mainly made myself available to all coaches and everybody because for me, I believed we need to give back as professional athletes because we're already at that stage. And it's easy to get the younger generation to understand and to listen to somebody who is already there and who already did that as to their coach. Because I feel as if I am in the age range and I have the demeanor a little bit for kids at this age range, not the younger ones, but more in the teens, junior and senior high school. So you can get them to listen and actually get down to the nitty-gritty because coaches could tell you what to do, but a majority of coaches can't really show you, and they can't break it down to athlete form because it's been so long ago that they was an athlete.
The University of the Bahamas men's soccer team kicked off their 2025-26 season in the Men's Soccer League campaign against the defending champions, the Western Warriors. UB got off to a hot start as they were able to control the tempo of this match that saw them making some key runs. Captain Ronaldo Green sent a through ball to forward Philip Pilgrim in the 26th minute. Pilgrim controlled it, and shot past the Warriors goalkeeper to put his team up 1-0. Pilgrim pressed the Warriors defender on the goal line and stole the ball. He dribbled into an 18-yard box and placed the ball near post to put UB up 2-0 in the 54th minute. UB looked to take no chances as they looked to extend their lead. That happened when Green sent another through ball in the 64th minute to Pilgrim, who completed his hat trick with a brilliantly placed shot. UB led 3-0 and was in full control of this match. Green, who already had 2 assists, got 1 on the score sheet when he received a short cross from defender Joshua Johnson for an easy shot to put UB up 4-0 in the 90th minute. 2 minutes later, Warriors scored an own goal that summed up the night as UB led 5-0 and won the match with that same scoreline.
Started off decent, I think. We had a few shocking moments, one that led to the equalizer of them. But thanks to our captain's goal, to see the victory for the team.
It was a close-knit game. We was fighting. It was 50-50 in possession, so I tried to put the ball in the dangerous area.
I hope you had a great weekend. It's a Freaky Friday. Be safe out there. That's going to do it for sports. Enjoy your evening.
Things may be tough, but Wendy's got you covered. Grab a day single or chicken sandwich with a junior fries and 16-ounce beverage for just $6.95. Why choose less from the other guys when you can get more? At Wendy's, we're providing bigger bites and better deals. So purchase your Tings Tough Value Meal today. Now available at all locations excluding the airport and food truck.
Get this straight to our new sales and marketing office, Centerville House, 5th floor, ASAP.
New sales and marketing office, Centerville House, 5th floor, quick.
New sales and marketing office in Centerville House, 2nd Terrace West, 5th floor, on my way.
New sales and marketing office, Centerville House, 2nd Terrace West, 5th floor.
You could have caught a ride with me. We're only a block away from ZNS.
ZNS Sales and Marketing has moved to the 5th floor, Centerville House, 2nd Terrace West. For more information, call 502-3800.
The internet isn't just for surfing. There's a sea of shoppers buying online, and you can connect with them on Tingsy. Tingsy is the SBDC's online storefront built for Bahamians. Take your business to the next level by selling to customers online, both at home and around the world. People want Bahamian things, and if you got things to sell, sell on Tingsy. Find out how you can connect with a sea of buyers by visiting tingsybahamas.com.
I worked hard every single day, from primary school into secondary school. My name is Darren Pickstock. I started to work at Atlantis as a space cleaner. Nobody could beat me. I took pride in my job. After that, I went to the UK to study law. I'm very proud of my work in the Senate, my advocacy for suicide prevention, my record in empowering young people, and also food security. I'm the chairman of the Bahamas Agricultural and Industrial Corporation. I believe that it is important for us to feed ourselves. So I see that as a national security issue. The government has done a lot, but the reality is there is a lot more to be done. The cost of living is always increasing, and so to be able to bring down the cost of food will assist people in being able to eat properly. Investing in Bahamians is important, extremely important. It is about opening the door. People just want an opportunity. I am very result-driven, and that is what Golden Isles will see me as.
Well, a lot of trick-or-treating taking place this Halloween. Let's check in with Basil for a look at tonight's weather forecast.
Good evening, Carvel. In the tropics, we have a tropical wave that's approaching Hispaniola. It will spread some clouds and showers over the southeast Bahamas tonight and gradually reaching the northwest Bahamas on Sunday. And live weather radar showing some showers already developing in the southeast Bahamas, including the Turks and Caicos Islands. That is just ahead of that tropical wave that is moving towards the west. Temperatures around the islands: Marshall, Barbacoa, 77, 71 in Green Tool Key and in Freeport, Gun, Bahama, the Berry Islands, 77. Bimini, 72 degrees, 79 in Rock Sound, Eleuthera, and Artisan, Cat Island, Black Point, Exuma, Camp Space, Andros reporting 80 degrees in Fresh Creek, Central Andros, 78 degrees, 79 in Georgetown, Exuma, Rum Key, and also in San Salvador. Taking you further south into Ragged Island, another 79 there. Ackland's 80 degrees, 80 in Betsy Bay, Turks and Caicos Islands, 84, and Matutani, Nagua at 81 degrees. And tonight, partly cloudy, 71 degrees for your low temperature. And tomorrow, we're looking at mostly sunny, a bit breezy, but very, very pleasant, with the high temperature getting up to 80 degrees. And your extended weather forecast, a nice day tomorrow, but come Sunday, that tropical wave move into the northwest Bahamas. So we'll have some overcast skies with scattered showers, some of which will be heavy at times. And as we head into Monday, things gradually start to improve. But we will keep 1 or 2 residual showers in the forecast, particularly during the late morning and early afternoon hours. Carvel?
A reminder before we leave that on Sunday, you're to set those clocks back an hour as we get set for standard time. That is our broadcast this Friday, this week. I'm Corval Pfeiffer, and for all of us, take care, be well, and we'll see you again on Monday. Good night.
At the 66 Steps, I'm Matea Cunningham. This is ZNS.
No, diet food usually tastes bad, but this stuff tastes like musty socks. The woman on the package was thin, so just eat it.
You know, as tasteless as this stuff is,